Good morning, friends. I am getting ready to prep my week and thought I'd come on and do a video. It's very impromptu. My usual Monday morning before work. Have my little cheetah mug, or my Jaja mug as I call her, and my B6 planner, and let's get ready to plan. Yeah. Okay, I decided to go back into my B6. I go back and forth between my wide and my B6. I also carry my 6 ring with me to work. I have a big backpack that I take, and I'm not afraid to carry it with me because this is everything right now. It's like my home. And I'm going to show you something that I made for this too. In fact, I'm going to do that first before, because I want to have time to get everything in, and I only have like a half hour. I could actually take longer, but we'll see. All right. Be nice. Oh my goodness. Be nice. They're so jealous. Okay. So I did put bigger rings in here, as I showed on my last little short video. So I did a few things in here. I put this piece of paper in here. I kind of made it, it's kind of, I got to do it a little bit better. It was a quick thing. I wanted a little folder in here. So I just took some paper and kind of washi taped it. And just made a little slip folder for my stickers. It's not holding together very well, so I need to redo that. But I put my Halloween, which I can take this out now. This I'm going to keep in because it's cute. And it's still appropriate for fall. It's fun. I can leave it in there. I had gotten the Halloween box, so that's from that. Here's just a cover that I did. I just wanted to have something pretty to look at. Excuse me. And I reinforced it with washi tape because it is just cardstock. It's not thick like this is. So one thing I did notice is the rings that I put in here are not, they're separated a little bit. So that kind of irritates me, but I'm not going to complain about it. Okay, so what I did was, now I want to take out what I have in here before I open up the folder. I made a folder, and I'll show you. So I did it so that this part can go in and out easily. Let me just, this is one of the Planner Perfect magnets. I know it's called something a little more specific. Magnetic clip, probably. That's that. All right, so let me just take out. What that is if I open this at work, I don't want people knowing my business, and basically it's my therapy notes. Not ashamed to say. I don't really care. I've been going to therapy for a long time and will continue to, so I have a lot of things to work through. Anyway, so I made this folder, but what I did was for the top part, I cut slits where the holes are so I could open it and close it. So this is pockets on both sides. Isn't that fun? So if you want to put some paper in here, like something private, you just store it in there and nobody knows. This is just so I can turn my pages and not have something, like I don't want this getting messed up, so to speak. So I just have this as a lift page, I guess you could call it. I should just buy one that's more appropriate. But this is just from a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And I cut it, I believe, so it's 12 by 8 probably. And then this is probably 4 inches up. I'm not sure of the measurements. Maybe I'll do a video on it one time. Very easy to do. And it's so cute. So I wanted to share that with you. And then we will get my week set up. How's that sound? Okay, so I'm back in my B6. I am not one of those people that once Halloween hits, it's time for Christmas. I enjoy the fall decor. And come Thanksgiving, I will start to be excited for the Christmas decorations. But I just can't. It's just, I don't want to rush things. I enjoy these colors, this color palette. So here's one of my pumpkins, and here's one of my bows. They're both in my Etsy store. You can still have some pumpkins for Thanksgiving time. You don't have to go right to Christmas. Christmas stuff will be coming to my store. Still working through what I want to put there. So it's my first Christmas with an Etsy store, so it's taken me longer than it probably should. Here is my little coin envelope that I showed on one of my videos, decorating it, and I just have some tip-ins in there that I can put little notes on, or I can have it hand, or whatever I need. So that's in there. Then I have this other little folder I made for some scripture writing. I think I showed this before. Oh, it must be stuck on the glue at the bottom. There we go. Some little note papers. So you could put journaling prompts in here, whatever you want. I like to make little folders and doodads for my planners. Makes it homey. Okay, so let me pull out my November. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So here is some of the planning that I've done. I liked what Jenny did with her tip-ins, so I did that. And I already started writing in today, which is why I like to have it decorated ahead of time so I can start in. I actually did a couple days, so that's good. So let's continue on. Trying to remember what the washi is for November. I believe it's these and the girls. So I've been adding some little washies. I believe I got them at Hobby Lobby, just to add a little bit of oomph. I also have these wood looking ones that I got. Why does it seem so dark in here? I'm sorry about that. There we go. There's going to be a little bit of a shadow, but at least you can see now. I really like these girls, so I'm going to probably use them a lot. Let me see what I started with. The coffee cups. Okay. So, it's not quite cold, cold, cold where you need your hat and gloves like these girls have, but so today I think I'm just going to do the trees. Excuse me. And I'm going to add a little bit of this. This reminds, these two, there's another one I have that reminds me of my Fiona that I'm using right now. These two. I just like this color. I'm a very sparkly, flashy type of person, so I can go either way. I can either do my neutrals or I like to be flashy. It depends. Christmas, I like to be flashy. Why is this not getting off of here? Ugh, dogs. They add so much to your life, including lots of dog hair. Gotta take the good with the bad. It's not even, I wouldn't even consider it bad. It's just a nuisance. All right, let's do, I still have, I believe this is from October. I like these as well, so. And you guys, if you've been watching me, you know, I'm just very, use what comes in the box because I don't have time to mess around. And everything coordinates beautifully, so why wouldn't you? And if you haven't tried it yet, and you sign up for the box, the sub box through Planner Perfect, you can use my discount code for your first month. You can't use it every month, but if you use it for the first month, you're trying it out, you get 20% off. So why wouldn't you? I just love that you get the stickers and the washi and the tip-ins. Everything just goes together so beautifully. And I think I left my stickers in the other room, so I'll have to get them in a second. Hi, buddy. Hello, bud. Look at my bud. Hello. My buddy. My Miki. He's in a lot of my pictures. He's my little Velcro. My Velcro buddy. You know what? I think I want to use... this one. Although it's a little... do I want the darker one? Yeah, let's do this one. Again. Oh, look what I found. At Hobby Lobby. Look. Jaja washi. Hello? Oh, I just love finds like that. I'm like, oh, that matches so many things. Jaja's my favorite. I like to pet her when I carry her around. It's funny though, the one thing I don't have her in is a B6. I need to rectify that. I'm going to have to ask Jenny if she's stocking those soon because I need her in my life in a B6. I have her in a wide, an A5, Sunshine Wallet, and Errand Runner. So yeah, I'm a little obsessed to say the least. I think next weekend it's going to be a little rainy. So going into the week, I can, next weekend or whatever, the next week, I'll put down these girls. I like to use the black thin washi I have with this one. Oh, I have more thin. I knew I had more colors. Yeah, love those. Okay, I knew I had more. They were hiding on me. I like these thin. I like to have different widths of washi. Why can't I find the starting thing for this? My allergies are really bad this morning. Hello, where are you? Honestly. I cannot find. Isn't that crazy? The heck? That's not it either. Here it is. Jeez. It's like working with black yarn. You can't see anything. Goodness. Look at that. I love how that looks. Really like how that looks. Maybe I'll do some of this on my month? I do have some. Let's see if I can add another color. Love these. This one's a lot easier to find. Oh, I already have Thanksgiving week with something on it. I don't like to go across the pages in the monthly part. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, that's good enough. All right. Okay, let me put this back in my little bag that I bring to work with me. Let's see. I still need to do the next Monday. And again, I think I'm going to do the girls because I really like them. That's good enough. Let me go grab my stickers. I'll be right back. Okay. So here's what the stickers from the November box look like. You get 2 of each, 4 total. Aren't they? I hate using them sometimes because then they're gone. But Jenny has been putting the accessories in the store. So if you wanted to just get the stickers, the washi, and the tip-ins, you can buy them in the store a la carte. Hello, buddy. I think it's the accessory kits it's called. But yeah. So that's what those look like. I'm not going to do them right now because I'm getting short on time. I also wanted to show you guys a couple other things. These I'm making edging to put on acetate so that it can be more permanent. You don't waste it by putting it on a book and then the book you put away. This is going to be where you can use it over and over again. Like this is on a divider. I could either do that, or I'm having trouble finding acetate. Honestly, I've been to Michael's, I've been to Hobby Lobby. The only ones I can find on Amazon have this, and that's not going to go with everything. So I have to think about what I want to do. But this one just was made for my A5, my wide, but you can kind of just put it in as your page marker or a pencil board in your TN, and you can transfer it from TN to TN, which I like, because then you don't have to put it away. You can have it in every book that you use. Another thing I wanted to show you was this pattern is from Little Cuties, I think it's called. I can link it below. She has a pattern for your Kindle and like a book. You know, like, excuse me, my tum-tums. like a hardback cover. I have found out that my B6 fits in there perfectly. So I am going to be making a Christmas one. Or I shouldn't say necessarily Christmas one. It will have some sparkle, let's just say that. It's probably going to be like a cream colored with glitter thread in it. So, if you'd be interested in something like this, I have so many plans for my store and so little time. Look at that. It's perfect. I could probably do an extra couple rows to make it come to the top, because then it has this loop, which I can make longer. And you put a button on. Cuteness overload. Right? Can you imagine that in winter colors, fall colors, whatever? I love it. So that's my new idea. I have lots of ideas. I need somebody to give me more time. That's what I need. All right, ladies, I think that is it for today. I'm within my 30 minutes and I have to go get ready for work. So I thank you for joining me this morning and see you next time. Bye.